These are my Black Friday purchases from Amazon.com. Now, if you're familiar with Amazon, you know that they don't really do a lot of Black Friday deals. They have some on a lot of their own products like Kindles and things like that. But Amazon does tend to price match, not all the time, but you can find good deals on Black Friday just through price matching. Now, it's not something that I had to actually go and bring to Amazon's attention. I don't even know if they do that kind of thing. I don't think they do. Like, you can walk into a Best Buy and you can price match from a Walmart or something like that. So that's not something you can do on Amazon, but they do it themselves. I think they have algorithms that search competitors' websites, and then they adjust their prices accordingly. I know that much because of this right here, but we'll get into that in a second. So as you can see, half of these things are gadget related, computer related, and then half of them are gaming related. And it looks like, as I look at because I'm filming this right after I filmed my Best Buy video, so I have everything from the previous video on the table still here. But as I look at my Best Buy and Amazon Black Friday purchases, I realize I did purchase a lot of gaming related things. Now, if only a day was 36 hours long, I'd have time to play all this stuff. So anyway, let's go over the price of these items here. So we're going to start with Alice Madness Returns. This is a PlayStation 3 game, and I've actually played a little bit of it on the PC before, and I really like the game. Typically, I don't do a lot of action platformy type games, but again, if you're familiar with my channel, you might know that I do like sort of darker style video games, and this has a very unique feel to it. Now, typically I don't open up video games before I play them, so I'm just going to keep it in the packaging here. But it's a very cool take on the Alice in Wonderland story, and I enjoyed playing it on the PC. I didn't play it all the way through, and it wasn't my game that I played, but I wanted to play it, so I thought I'd get it on the PlayStation 3. That game cost me $22.99. Up next, I have a Magma Red DualShock 4. Now, I'm kind of partial to red, and I wanted a red controller, and when this came out, originally you could only import it from PAL territories or Japan, but they finally brought it here to the United States this year, and typically a DualShock 4 will cost you about $65. And so I had this on my Amazon wish list, and I saw that it had come down to $49. So I thought that was an excellent deal, and I thought I'd pull the trigger on it because typically controllers don't come down in value until the console generation is over. So any sales or deals you can get along the way, you should probably jump on. So I picked up that controller, and I think it's going to be a good addition to my PlayStation 4. If you want to see me unbox any of these things, I'm probably not going to do that. You're going to have to check out the dedicated videos that I will do for the unboxings. This is just pretty much telling you what I got for Black Friday from Amazon. Now, I'd like to actually show you what this looks like, but this is a gift. But it is a D-Link wireless pan and tilt day and night surveillance network IP camera. And I actually have one identical to that one. And I'm going to be doing a video shortly on that. It's actually mounted on my porch so I can see when packages come in and I can view it on the internet. So it's really a cool little device, and I think it's going to be a great gift. I got it for $64.99. Unfortunately, it actually went down in price since then, and right now you can get it for $59.99, so I could have gotten it for $5 less than I actually purchased it for. Now, the last thing we have here is a computer card. It's a PCI Express card, and it's something that I'm going to be putting into my Dell Precision T7500. Now, I explained a little bit about my Dell Precision T7500 in my previous video, and if you want to know more about that computer, I will be doing future videos on it, especially when I install this. But if you're familiar with my channel, I did some videos on that computer already when I did my Windows 10 impressions. And it's basically a very powerful workstation that has 2 Xeon processors in it and 48 gigabytes of RAM. Now, it's not a current state-of-the-art workstation because those things cost thousands and thousands of dollars. However, it is more power than I'm using or than I need to edit my videos on this channel here. And to speed things up even more than they already are with that powerful machine, I want to upgrade the motherboard from a SATA 2 to SATA 3. Now, if you're not familiar, I'll just make it very brief. Your SSD drives and hard drives, or even optical drives, whatever drives you have, interface with the motherboard, and the SATA technology that's in that computer is SATA 2. SATA 3 is a higher speed, so I wanted to upgrade that computer to SATA 3, and this is the way I do it. And that cost me $29.99. So up next we have Transformers: Age of Extinction in 3D. Now, if you're familiar with my channel, you know that I love 3D. That probably puts me in the minority, but that's okay. Now, Transformers is probably not the best movie. I really don't pay attention to movie reviews or anything like that. But I grew up watching Transformers, and I've seen all the other Transformers movies, so why not keep up the tradition and watch the latest Transformers in 3D? Typically, a 3D Blu-ray is the top-of-the-line Blu-ray. It includes a DVD, it includes the Blu-ray version and the 3D Blu-ray version, as well, in this case, as a digital HD copy. So typically, they're the most expensive version of the DVD that you can get. Now, this DVD generally runs around 20 bucks, but I got this for Black Friday for $12.96 shipped. So that was an excellent deal. Now, this is the version here. It says the expanded image as seen in IMAX 3D theaters. We'll see what that means. I really don't know what that means. But, this is the Transformers with Mark Wahlberg and the Dinobots. So we'll see, if it's any good or not. Probably by the time you see this video, I will have watched this movie. I might actually watch it tonight if I have time. But, just tell me what you think of the movie if you actually saw it, or what you think of Transformers in general. So that's going to do it for this video. What did you get on Black Friday? I'd like to know. I'd like to know if there's any overlap between what I purchased or if there were deals that I missed out on that I really shouldn't have missed out on. Let me know in the comments down below, and of course if you have any questions or comments, please post them down below as well. And of course, if you like what you see, please subscribe, and if you want to help out my channel, you can give me a thumbs up, you can favorite this video, you can share this video, you can leave me a tip on my YouTube page, or you can actually join my Patreon, all of which is greatly appreciated. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.